Talk about being healthy. In fact, get out there and start doing a little bit of gardening, Scotty. That'd probably help you out a little bit. And we're talking about gardening today. Well, we're talking about all these seasonal flowers. Cool weather right now, folks. In fact, those nighttime temperatures are reaching into the 60s and, of course, low 70s. That means a lot of different types of flowers, like your geraniums and snapdragons, need to go in. Even your vegetable garden, because normally, well, in our vegetable garden out here, we like about 50% flowers and 50% what we call our fresh type vegetables. Those are all our leafy type vegetables. Some other types of flowers, bat face kufia is another one. This is actually a small flower, almost looks like a bat face. And of course, your other types of petunias will work out well. And one of my favorite, this is a lycium right here. Now, lycium attracts a lot of what we call beneficial insects. These insects are very important in our garden. We don't use any pesticides out here. We're completely or strictly organic out here. When we attract those beneficial insects, it helps control our insect population on a lot of our leafy type vegetables, and of course, our fruit-bearing type vegetables like your tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. All those need to go in and go in right now. Some of the things we're putting in from seed, your turnip greens go in right now. Your arugula goes in right now. In fact, we planted some arugula last week. It's already up, folks. This cool weather is a perfect situation for really growing stuff very quickly, especially with our warm days and cool nights. One that I utilize a lot around kids is some radishes. In fact, these radishes will grow up and produce within about 30 to 40 days a lot of times. So they're very quick, easy to grow, and you don't have to do a lot of preparation on the soil itself. So it's an ideal situation for growing a lot of easy type stuff out there, as is sunflowers. In fact, sunflowers are one of my favorite. I put those guys in not only for the seeds and attracting a lot of our birds out here, but they also help out with those what we call beneficial insects that we talked about earlier. Keep in mind, you want to go ahead and make sure you're doing regular fertilization. We do a lot of foliar feeding on our garden, so we'll be spraying a lot of extreme juices, liquid seaweeds, all over a lot of the different types of foliage you got here. Last but not least, this is one of my favorites, cilantro. Needs to go in succession type planting. That means we're planting this about every 3 to 4 weeks, and you'll get fresh cilantro in your garden all throughout the winter. So there you go, Scotty. If you want a little bit of exercise, you can come on out here and help me plant the rest of this stuff. Sweet pea, you can come out too anytime, girl. In fact, I'm getting ready to plant some sweet pea, so I'm looking forward to seeing you in about 20 days or so, girl.
Okay.
Back to you guys.
Hey, Dave, by the way, do you know what state is the sunflower state?
Let me think. Is that Missouri?
It's very close to where I grew up.
Missouri or Mississippi?
The next one over, Kansas.
Kansas. Okay, there we go. Thank you, thank you. You know, I used to have a place up in Michigan. I remember huge fields of sunflowers this time of year. Just beautiful.
You're
That
so right.
is gorgeous.
Oh, gorgeous. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Dave. Sunflowers to match his gloves. It would all be in harmony out there.
He must get down and grind those in the dirt because it's not from work.
Hey, come on, dude. You got to help me out here. Scotty, back to you. I'm
Don't
trying
let
to
him get away
right
with
now.
it, Dave.
Sweet Pea, stop talking to him so he's got something else to do other than pick on me.
Will do.
Okay.
Let's redirect to Kylie before Dave comes in here and takes care of business.
He's good at picking. I think he's better at picking on me than Dave the Garden.